Hi, Andy Mills, Police Chief in Palm Springs. You know, policing is fascinating. When you look at the things we ask our officers to do in the 15 to 20 minutes that they're there with somebody, when in fact, as you'll hear today from Sergeant Jon Cabrera, that oftentimes they are experiencing the exact same things that the community member is. Here's a fascinating discussion with somebody who we expect to go out and solve homelessness, and yet his own child was homeless. Please take the time to listen to Jon Cabrera and understand the difficulties that we face as a profession, as individuals, and as a society. And understand also that we're human, that we truly care deeply about those who are unhoused, but at the same time have a job to do. I think you'll find this interesting.
My name's Jon Cabrera, and Jon works just fine for the story. I don't know what being an addict is like. I don't know what being homeless is like. I can't tell you what they're going through on the streets. But watching it as a parent, I can tell you what that's like. It's hell. God, she was a daddy's girl, a girly girl. Pretty much lived in a princess dress from Disney. Started riding horses when she was 4. Loved horses. She was my little hippie, I used to call her. But yeah, she was really like the perfect kid growing up. She had let people put in her head that she had a learning disability. So her first arrest was she bought Adderall pills from a kid at school thinking it would help her. At the time, I didn't really see the gravity of where it was going. We started going downhill really fast. She got arrested a 3rd time for something very minor. And that just accelerated things. So we had her talking to therapists. They were trying to put her on all kinds of medications. At one point, I don't remember the full term, but it's a defiance disorder. So I said to the doctor, well, you mean she's just angry? Like she's defiant. She doesn't want to go along with the rules and societal norms. Went to her first stint in rehab. Didn't do anything. At the end of 30 days, insurance kicked her out, said, you get 30 days, that's it, whether they're good or not. So she came out, and I really think she was a better addict and a smarter criminal. She's homeless in southwestern Riverside County. She's graduated to heroin use, methamphetamine, and fentanyl. Things did get progressively worse. She got pregnant by another heroin addict. My grandson was born relatively healthy. He was sent to a detox center in San Diego for 2 weeks. He went through minimum withdrawals. And then it just so happens that the father had a sister and her husband that took him in and are raising him now, and he's healthy and beautiful, and I get to see him when I want to. I realize that, you know, we have a pretty significant homeless population in Palm Springs, and my whole career I just saw them as dope fiends and addicts and whatever you want to call them. And now I see my daughter's face in every one of them, because no matter who they are, they were someone's child. Someone's husband, wife, brother, sister, aunt, uncle. They've all got a story. I look at it very differently, and maybe I needed that in life. Maybe I needed to be humbled. I probably did. All I cared about was chasing bad guys and putting them in jail my whole career. And never really thought about it from the human side of it. And it was a gut punch and then some when I had that moment. And I know it's not a great answer, but I still have hope. I figure when I run out of hope, then I'm not doing her any good. I think I have a unique perspective and story, and if I can help just one other parent or one other person, I think it's worth it to kind of bare my soul. And if that's all I'm remembered for when I leave, if they never remember, Jon was a SWAT guy his whole career, he did this and he did that, I'm fine with that. If the day I walk out this door is they remember me for telling this story or something else I did to help somebody, then 30 years well spent.